Happening now, spring 2025 is right around the corner with record low inventory, high mortgage rates, and the federal job cuts. What is going on with housing, one might ask? Well, we have you covered with CEO of Real Estate Connection, Brian Coester, here to break it all down and discuss all of this with us. Thank you for being back.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about what should we expect for this spring of 2025 in the market?
Well, you know, it's interesting. So there's been rumors going around the last couple of weeks that, you know, with the federal job cuts and DODs, that the real estate market in D.C. is just, you know, hit the tank and everyone's selling. Well, that is not true. The real estate market is very stable in D.C. You have seen a slight decrease in some of the markets on the higher end or some of the condos, but the 2024 numbers and the 2025 numbers as far as listings, as far as activity, are almost identical, right? The DC market's one of the most stable, resilient markets in the nation as a result of a lot of the government contracts, a lot of the biochemistry, a lot of the workforce that's in this area. So overall, those rumors are not true. It's very stable. However, there are some things that, you know, I think we can do to help housing be more affordable.
Yeah.
And some of that is just really in the way things are going right now with pricing and the structure of the market itself.
Well, that's good to know, because I know a lot of people were panicking seeing all those reports on social media. And let's move on to the NAR. So we recently saw that the age of buying a house now, that has gone up to 38. So people are like, why is this?
Yeah, so the age of first-time home buyers has reached an all-time high. And that is largely just when you talk about home affordability, right? The reason for that is not what people think, right? So when you think about home affordability, it's acquisition costs, right? So how much to buy the house. 20, 30 years ago, you needed 20% down, 30% down to buy a house. So what happens if you have a $100,000 house, you need $20,000, $30,000 to buy it. Well, with all the affordability initiatives, they've reduced the down payments to 3%, 5%, sometimes 0%. So the same $100,000 house, you only need $3,000 to $5,000. That has drove prices up significantly. And with that price driven, because you need just a little less money to do it, comes insurance costs, comes taxes, like we talked about with Fairfax and Montgomery County, and it's priced things out of the market. So it's a kind of a weird balance that they're trying to negotiate now between home affordability, accessibility, and then the acquisition costs, which, you know, is something I don't think anybody's really figured out yet.
I know. So in other words, you're saying I'm not buying a house anytime soon.
Well, we'll work on that.
No, we won't put that in the universe. All right, so as we approach spring, what are some tips for people now?
Yeah, so on the buyer side, you know, home affordability is, and buying a home is the #1 way to wealth, right? So don't ever give up on the dream of buying a house. Ownership is what this country's all about, and you want to be there. So the first thing is just, we'll go through this real quickly, is #1, you want to get pre-approved. Right, so you want to talk to a lender about what financing options are available. There's a lot of different financing options available depending on your situation, depending on your employment. Second is you want to explore down payment assistance programs, right? So part of the benefit of the affordability action is there's a lot of programs that the county has. Third is you want to expand your search criteria. So you want to look at a broad range of area. You don't want to just be specific to one, because there's deals out there. And then you also want to work at a good agent, right? So a good real estate agent will help you navigate the market, will help you negotiate the deal, and will ultimately help you get in the house. On the seller side, you want to make sure you price the property correctly, right? So the worst thing for a property to do is sit for a long time, because it becomes a stigmatized property. So you want to make sure that you price it correctly and that you get it out of the gate really quickly. Slight improvements, so for instance, like painting, slight updates, updating the fixtures, will make a significant difference in the overall market appeal. And then third thing is you want to have realistic expectations. So we talked about the DC market not hitting the tank, but the DC market has peaked. Right? So you're not going to get a lot more than what you've already seen in the market for the foreseeable future. So you want to have realistic expectations to say, okay, we priced it right, we did some improvements, I'm not going to get $1 million for this condo, so, you know, let me take the win with my equity, and, you know, let me try to find something else.
Brian Coester, a wealth of knowledge here. We have so much more to talk about, but unfortunately we're running out of time. But I've been taking notes, though. Thank you for being here again.
Absolutely, thank you.
We'll be right back after the break.